everyone! What is good? Welcome back to the channel, and for today's video is a review I have been super excited about. These are the Artsy Glitter Solid. Okay, why is it glitter solid? Okay, I honestly don't know what that's all about. But long and short of it, these are glitter watercolors. Now then, I've been super excited to try these out. So I have very high expectations. Anyways, I may have unboxed these before in my Amazon art haul video. If you want to see that, I will have a link in the description below just for you, my lovely viewers. Anyways, let us unbox this again. Look at this. I love this packaging. Look at that. This is so soft. It is very luxurious. It just feels fancy. At some point, I will have what I paid for these flash on the screen. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I kind of forgot how much I actually paid for these, but you'll see it now. You'll see it now. Anyways, let us carry on. So this tin, it's got this beautiful color, this nice kind of almost pastel teal turquoise, I want to say. It's got one of these little rings so that while you're working you can hold it like that and it's not going anywhere. I mean, it looks really nice. You got the wonderful luxury packaging. It just feels like you're getting something fancy. And when you open it up, you've got some nice mixing spaces over there. There we are. Got more mixing spaces, a bit smaller, more precise. You've got your color chart. And even, like, they give you a little thank you note. How cute is that? And what I also love, they give you your own color chart for you to fill in yourself. So that's really nice. And this is on watercolor paper, mind you. So that's amazing. And look at this. Individually wrapped. Now then, as I've stated before, individually wrapped equals fancy. And yet another water brush, which honestly, having one of these just for glitter paints is actually really good. I had actually gone to Hobby Lobby and picked up some new paintbrushes just to use with the glitter watercolors because I'm not sure if the glitter is gonna come out very well. And since I don't want glitter getting infected onto my other paints, I figured it would probably be wise to just separate the two. And is this coming loose? Hey, what is this? I'm not sure if that's coming loose or if it's... Ah, there we go. What is it with me and breaking things? Anyways. Oh wow, that actually comes out really easy. And if you really want to, there's even more mixing space below. So that's actually pretty dang neat. Oh, and each of these, they've got their number, and you've got the number chart right here. Now, while yes, I do have this, which I am gonna fill out, I also have, it's off screen right now and buried under some stuff, but I'm gonna grab it in just a moment. And why does my neighbor have to choose now to mow their lawn? I was gonna do some swatching on my Arteza watercolor paper. Yeah. I've got my Arteza sketchbook, my watercolor sketchbook off camera, but I was gonna bring it in just a moment. But first, it is time to unwrap the first of these. Okay, so first thing first, I'm removing the little pan, trying not to bend these too much out of proportion. So here's a look at the little cake, and that is so cute. Alrighty. Oh, look, even the back is all glittery, and here it is unwrapped. That looks awesome. Alrighty, so now I just got to do this 23 more times. I'm gonna do that off camera because there's only so much thrill you can get out of watching me peel stickers off of little watercolor cakes. So give me a minute. Alrighty, and here we are. Take a look at these lovely, ooh, not my hair that got into the palette. I swear that stuff just floats around. Anyways, look at these lovely, pristine, shiny watercolor cakes. They are just so beautiful, but they are not going to remain untouched for long because we gotta swatch these babies out. So I've got both this that I've got set up just like what I did with the Arteza, and I'm also gonna need to fill this one out as well. So let's pick out a paintbrush and get started. This looks like a good one. This is a Fine Touch number 10 round. Here it goes. Very translucent. Okay, let's try this other one. I really like what this pink looks like. I think it looks so beautiful in the cake. Ooh, that is nice. Ooh, I do like that. Oh yeah. Even if it wasn't glittery, I like that color. And here, let's see if you can get a closer look. I mean, I might have to wait for it to dry a little bit more to see really just how glittery it is. Like, it looks nice and shiny and metallic in the pan, but I mean, like, I'm not sure what's just because it's wet and what is because it's got glitter in it. Anyways, I'm gonna swatch out the rest of these, and I will also do this one probably off screen for this one, but let's just get started and speed up this baby right now. Alright, so here are the finished swatches. They are dried, and oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. I do not think that the camera does these justice. And look at the blend. That is so gorgeous and seamless. So they passed the blend test. These blend a lot better than the Arteza watercolors. I'll tell you that right now. Here, got it in this sketchbook here. Hang on. I did the same sort of thing with the Arteza, and the blend is hardly what one would call smooth. I still enjoyed these. And again, if you'd like to see that video, I'll have a link. But blending, gorgeous. However, what could be their biggest strength as well as kind of a weakness, I want to say, is the fact that the colors are very, very, very translucent. I know that watercolors are usually supposed to be translucent, but these ones are particularly translucent. So just keep that in mind if you decide to pick these up for yourself. And here is the little chart that I did that came with the thing, even though I think though that some of my colors weren't exact. Like one of these colors was either printed wrong on the thing, or I got them mixed up in transit. Oh well, I had also changed the colors around to try and match what was on this chart. So even if some of the names are wrong, the colors on the swatches here match up with the colors here. So there's that. Anyways, I've been yapping, I've been swatching, but now it is time to start up an actual illustration. So let's just dive right in. I know, right? When you think of sparkly glitter watercolors, you think of warrior, mutant, anthro-hyenas, right? Silly me, of course you do. JK. This is why I need to remember to write things down. I mean, I've only gotten how many notebooks? Really? My original plans for these glitter watercolors was a hummingbird. Totally related to this, right? Well, don't you worry, that will be another video, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. And make your forgetful artist very happy. Okay, so I'm not sure where exactly this got away from me, but yeah, after actually starting this and getting going and everything, I realized that this was not the original idea I had in mind for when I was going to do this review, but it's what I've got now, so I am just going to roll with it. Okay, yeah, well, like you know me, my lack of thumbnails and planning things out, it's like I can make I make an idea in my head and think, oh yeah, that sounds great, I'm gonna roll with that. And then I promptly forget until I'm about halfway through a project, and I'm like, oh wait, I was gonna do something else, wasn't I? Well, too late to turn back now. You got our little color chart right there, which I'm gonna move. And we are just gonna dive right in because I am very, very silly. So, hey, get out of frame. Stay there. Anyways, let's just dive right in. Yeah, that's it. That's what I have to say. So while I enjoyed the swatching process, I quickly discovered that these paints are just so transparent that they don't really build up layers particularly well. Now, this can be an advantage in some cases, while perhaps not as strong on their own, I think these glitter watercolors would work wonderfully with more traditional watercolors or even gouache. Basically, they would be best on top of another medium rather than by themselves, if that makes sense. Going into this painting, I really wasn't sure what I was thinking or what I was going for. I gotta know, has this ever happened to you? Post below. I think overall this whole thing came out looking like some sort of deranged acid trip with extra glitter. Now the glitter. I love the metallic glittery effects of these paints. They are certainly, as advertised, always a plus. The palette itself is very nice. I love a good, sturdy metal palette. So the palette and presentation are an A+. Now, I was actually debating whether or not I should even post this because while I like the paints, I wasn't thrilled with how this piece was turning out. I just don't think that the medium and my choice of line art went together. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay to not be terribly thrilled with something. It's okay to experiment. And it's even okay to have failed experiments. Sometimes things don't work out the way we think they will. And that's okay. And I realize I'm saying okay a lot. And you know what? That's okay too. It's a learning experience. More often than not, you'll learn more from your failures than your successes. Although I know we all enjoy our successes much, much more. So overall, I enjoyed using these paints. I'm just not terribly thrilled with the trip I ended up painting. Okay, so some final thoughts. I'll say this much. I love the paint. I'm just not entirely thrilled with what I did on a personal level, but that's just me. I personally do not think I did these paints justice. However, I will have another piece lined up what I was originally thinking I was gonna do with these before I promptly forgot. And shut up, dog. I'm filming here. So yeah, bottom line, this was a trippy experiment that just didn't turn out like what I was originally envisioning. And like, sometimes that's just the case with art. Sometimes like you have this great big grand vision in your head and what you get on paper just wasn't what you were thinking of. But like, you know what? That's still okay. So don't beat yourself up over it. Just learn from the experience and move on. That's really all you can do. But like I said, overall, the glitter paints, I do like them. I do enjoy them. So I'm going to take a mulligan on this one. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And remember, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That is one of the best ways you can help the channel grow. So, with that being said, this is Silver Hyena signing off. Stay creative, everybody. Bye!